And then on the exhale, bring the arms up. And then once your hands are at the top, you can go over to a side. Stretch out the sides. We're going to take a little rotation down, dynamically stretching, and a rotation up. And then if you'd like to add on a foot over and the hand down, rotation down, rotation up. Embracing the breath, embracing the day, the moment. Add an inhale to come up. We'll start with our feet underneath us and both arms up and over. Add a rotation down. Inhale, add a rotation up. And then you're welcome to add on a hand coming down and a foot crossing over. Add a rotation down. Breathe into that rib cage. And then open up, rotation up. And then take an inhale to come back up when you're ready. And then let your feet come underneath you. And then lift and spread your toes and start off with a tree pose. You can take your foot up to your inner thigh or your calf. We're going to open up the arms. And we'll play around with this tree. Lift your spine with every inhale. 10. Full breath in and full breath out. If you'd like to take a shoulder opener, you can add on the right arm's up, the left arm's reaching up from the low back. Otherwise, you can hold. 10. Long, full breath. Get ready. Take another inhale. And then the hands are going to come together. We're still here. We're going to rotate away from the knee that's in the air. Keep the legs the same and just rotate the torso. 10. And now take an inhale to face front. You might notice your left glute is working hard. Your supporting glute. Take a moment. Inhale. Full breath. And then the other foot comes up to Vrikshasana, tree pose. Maybe ankle, maybe calf, maybe inner thigh. And once you feel planted in that foot, we're going to go up with the inhale. Arms up. Full breath. Gorgeous. Reach. Breathe in. If you're adding on, you could bend your left elbow and place the hand behind you, and your right hand can work its way up to a cow face, jaw parallel to the floor. Five, 4, 3, 2. Now save your legs, keep the legs, hands at the heart, Anjali Mudra, and then rotate away from the knee that's in the air. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then rotate to the front. Good job. So this leg was building strength. Wonderful job. Let's go open. And the arms are going to lift. And then lift up your right toes and spread them towards the wall that your right hand is facing. Come on down. Now, this top arm, you can take a little Vinyasa in some circles, maybe 3 to 5. In a safe movement that feels good to you, no pain. And then you'll stay in a place. Triangle pose. Breathe in. Full breath. Really lengthen through your elbow if you can. Nice, that was good. I saw that extra inch of length in your elbow. Wonderful. Notice the posture might change a little. Take another inhale, and then we're gonna, it's like a string has you up and it's assisting you. Pivot your feet, pivot your other foot. You're facing the same wall your left hand is. Reach out, and then you'll find a place where you're not able to go anymore. That's your triangle, the top arm now. And go in a big range of motion. It can be even behind you. You're moving that bone, that humerus, in the glenoid fossa. It also is, it's like a putting on a lotion on the joint, a synovial fluid. Go up, find a place that feels good for you. Breathe now, fully. Good. It might change. Couple more breaths here, reach. Take an inhale, and then up, and then pivot your feet, and then walk your hands and your feet in close. Now take a moment. We're gonna take a sip, so grab a sip here. Good, and we'll meet right back here. Good job. Sort of some opening up the legs again into five-pointed star. Now, one check, little rule of thumb is that when your wrists are out, they're roughly underneath your ankle. And then what we'll do is take a exhale to go down, inhale, and then exhale to come down. Now, once your hands or your fingers or your knuckles are on the floor, you can bend one knee. It didn't even have to be a lot. So you can start with a little bend. Maybe you'll go a little deeper. It's kind of a mini yoga for your hips here. So just let your breath help you. You might go lower as your hips warm up. Inhale, you're gonna feel your ankles. Yeah, listen to your body. So it might just be a little bit, Catherine, or might be lower. Breathe in. And one more knee bend on each side. Good. You can stay on one side. It could be a little bend, it could be a low bend. Listen to your body. We'll hold about 5 here. Good, you could stretch out. So you can stay somewhat up, Catherine, if that's better for your knee. I'm just showing the fuller expression, but it doesn't matter. You're listening to your body. 5, good. That a girl. 4, everybody looks good. 3, 2, now we're going to touch base with the other side. So it could be just bend a little bit and you have both hands on the floor. Folding the knuckles is a nice way too. That looks good. Or maybe you'll go lower. And good, that a girl. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now take an inhale and then let yourself come up. And then your right hand can stay in the middle. You're going to put the left arm up and inner thigh stretching now. Knees are long and soft. You're in a windmill position. If you can, with the exhale, micro rotate a little bit more. And then this hand comes down, and then open up your other hand, reach. Breathe in, and then exhale, lower. And you can stay here, or if you'd like to walk out to take the hammock pose, your hands go more forward and you're pushing your hips back. Kind of like a down dog with wide legs. 10, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then walk yourself back. And we're going to take the hands to the hip bones. And then once you feel ready, you're pushing your feet into the floor. You're going to go up and even beyond. Now the elbows can squeeze together. The heart can lift. Breathe in. Your neck should be feeling safe. Maybe you have a pomegranate image underneath it. Inhale. And then exhale back into vertical, step, jump, or walk your feet together. And then grab a sip. Good job. Take a moment. Hips should feel a little more open, spacious. And we're going to take the right leg forward, left foot back. So here we have our feet in a railroad track. Another opportunity for 3 to 5 Vinyasa movements. We'll want to move those joints in the ranges of motion they were intended for. You want to feel like your scapula go up the back, down the back. The scapula are moving. So they should feel like they move and they're not rigidly fixed. Go up. Now on this third or fifth one, you could take an interlaced finger position, or maybe you want to hold your elbows. You're going to exhale, go forward with your chest stretch, and you're going to notice some balance and some strength. We're going to take another inhale and push with your legs. Push up, lift up, maybe even lift the heels. Breathe in. Stretch through your back. Go into a little back bend here. Inhale. Yep. And then lower your heels, and then both feet meet together. Samasthiti. We're going to do the other side. So take your left foot forward, right foot back. And you're again, notice your feet are in the line with the respective hips, railroad track. Go up and around, knees soft. And it's almost like you're lifting your spine. Every time you lift your arms, your whole body is lifting up, opposite of gravity. Good. And maybe interlace the fingers or elbows together. Find a position that works for you. Exhale, hinge. Your gaze will change as well. All right. Hamstring. Feel the muscles around your ankles and knees work in your favor. Parsvottanasana is pyramid pose. Five, 4, 3, 2, and you're going to push up, 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 and back, back, back. Here we go with our arms up. Lift our heels. 5, 4, 3, stretching. 2, lower the heels down. Bring your hands to the heart and then step the feet together. Really good. Grab a sip. We'll meet back here. You're doing great. The transitions are part of the yoga. So you're landing with care. I love it. Buoyancy, pliancy. Now the arms open up to 5-pointed star. The legs open up to 5-pointed star. The wrists are roughly over the ankles. Lift and spread your toes to the right. Now the right knee, I'm going to go ahead and do a little Vinyasa with this joint. We've wakened the hip and knee, but it's just a nice little extra synovial fluid and muscle training. Now we're leaving the knee over the ankle and flipping the palms up. So if you would like this harder, your feet can walk further apart. If you need it easier, your feet can walk closer together. The thigh here is strong and the leg here is long. Let's gaze over that hand. So we've got a little neck rotation we're working on while we keep our torso the same. Beautiful. Looks good. Heart lift. You can tell there's a little heart lift. Breathe in. Now let this forearm come down and the left arm go over. You got it. Now if you would like to go a little lower, you can. Good. Reach to that elbow. We'll take an inhale and then strong legs, graceful as you go back. Your hand can be on your thigh, your hand could be on your calf. That knee stays the same. Good. We'll take an inhale. Now on your exhale, your vertical, you're going to press that leg. Here we are in 5-pointed star, pivoting our left toes towards the other wall. And a few 3 to 5 knee bends, tracking that knee where it's going in line with your second toe. And the foot's on the ground, so it's closed chain. So this is a really safe move to do. The foot's not in space, it's on the floor, so you have a lot of feedback. Now leave the left knee over the ankle, and the palms are flipped up, and now we're gonna leave that knee on top, kinesthetic awareness, and then we're gonna turn the neck, and then I'm gonna look at you for a moment. Atta girl, shoulders are down the back, broad, and notice how the chest is open here, and the chest is lifted. And the breath. Can play a game where you're trying to fill up all of your alveoli. Now the front arm can go on the thigh, the front thigh, arm over. You might also decide you want to go a little lower. Good stretch. And then as you're here, you're reaching through your fingers, you're reaching through your leg, you're reaching through the breath. And then there's a strong exhale. Your bottom leg helps you go up. It's like you're going over a fence and back. And then you might check that left knee. It's still over the ankle. Good. Yeah. Sink into the thigh muscle. Think thigh strength and muscle strength versus knee. It's like doing a one-legged squat. Keep stretching. Notice it moves. The posture moves a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, We'll take an inhale and you're gonna power up. Now you're gonna exhale your left leg straight. The hands can come to the heart, Anjali Mudra. The feet can step or jump together. Samasthiti, grab a sip. Good job. Terrific job. This is a warrior one. The right foot's forward and the left foot's back. So I'm gonna kind of show a catty corner here, but the feet are in line with the respective hip. Hips are facing forward. So I'm kind of catty corner so you can see and I can fit in the screen, but your feet are in line with the hips. That front knee is over the ankle. Arms can be up or open. Yeah, 10, 2, good. And a little back bend here. So make sure you're not just kind of leaning over your front leg yet. We're going to do this little extension. Now get ready. We're going to put the hands down beside our hips. Hinge. Notice I'm in one long line. And we're going to try to go to warrior 3 from here. So get ready, inhale, and exhale, push up and go parallel to the floor if you can, or whatever you need to do. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to come back to standing Samasthiti. Good job. Let your blood pressure and your heart rate and your breathing get all together. Full breath. Now the other leg goes back about 4.5 feet deep. Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana. The front knee's at 90. The feet are in line with the respective hip. And it's a back bend, so you want to notice my upper back is doing a back bend as opposed to being forward. So the shoulders help that. The shoulders should be able to go up. That's one reason we have so many lifted arm positions in yoga, or like a field goal post, but availability to go up and keep that healthy task of lifting your arms overhead. Lift up the heart. Back knee is strong and long, by the way, to protect it. Long elbows if they'll go, or if you're doing the other pose, act like you've walked through a door and your arms are behind you a bit. Full breath. Get ready. The hands are going to go towards the hips and then hinge forward. You're in one long line. And then as you're ready, we're going to press up. Diagonal is modified warrior 3 or parallel to the floor. Is 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then Samasthiti. Good, lots of balance pose. It's really good. Grab a sip, meet me back here. Good job. And this one is Utkatasana. So I'm going to have us lift and spread the toes. And if you need a backup plan, you can always do calf raise or modified squat. So Utkatasana, I'm sending my hips back. I'm trying to feel evenness through the feet. You'll find a place where you need to be. And if you've been working on this, it might go a little lower than it used to because your legs have gotten stronger. So feel those legs and hold. Good. Try to feel like there's a scale under each foot and you would be equally weighted on each foot. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now push through the feet. Get ready. You might have a little blood pressure change. Let that happen. There it is. Breathe in. And then we're going to do it again a little different. So we're adding a slight variation. So I'm sitting back. There's a chair behind me. There's an image that there's a chair behind us. The legs are evenly weighted. These knees are tracking well with the second toe. Good. Now if you can lift up. Their arms are going to be in line with your shoulders. So you can double check your neck should feel good. It shouldn't feel like it's cranking. 10, 2, 3, 4. Good. 5. Nice. 6, 7, 8, 9. Now both feet, push. Take a moment, let that blood pressure settle. Heart rate, there it is, it's going. Adding on, palms to the heart. And remember there's a scale under each foot, and if you sat, when you sit, you want to still feel like each foot has half your weight. A scale under each foot would reveal half your body weight on each side. So that's why I'm going a little slower. Sometimes people have deviations. Okay, if you would like to add on, you can leave the thighs the same and add a little rotation to one side. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When you come to center, it's a great chance to make sure your legs are set where you want them. And then hook, if you'd like, the elbow on the other side. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and face forward. Now both legs are even, 50-50, stand tall, take a break. Like let your blood pressure and your heart rate shift. Adding on, so lots of variations. This one's going to be a toe up variation. This time lift your arms. We're still going to do squat. We're going to start with the arms up to offset the body. See if you can lift your heels here. Hold, 5, 4, hold the heel up, 3, 2, hold the heels up as you slowly bend the knees with the heels in the air now. So there's one more joint to balance, the ankle. All right, find your squat with the heels up. All right, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then keep the heels up, straighten, try to go all the way tall, hold for 3, 2, and then 1. That should feel like your ankles got some strengthening. Yeah, they were working, right? They're a little bit tingly. Grab a sip. We're going to go into a crescent pose. Good job. A little leg series. Crescent pose is kind of like warrior one, but a little further back and heel up. So for this, left foot goes a further back, maybe 5 feet or so. Back heel off the ground. Energize the back knee. Arms up or field goal post. Now in this, pull your ribs down a little and pull your pubic bone up a little so you have some ab tone around that hip. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now if you can, left arm on the right thigh, open up your right arm, or left hand on the floor, open up your right arm. Hold 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now face your foot and then inhale up, exhale the hands together, and then land the foot next to the other, Samasthiti. Good, I love it. Now the other foot goes back, maybe 5 feet or so. Back heel up. Bend the front knee, arms up. Now the ribs pull down a little bit with your abs, the pubic bone pulls up a little bit with your abs. 10, railroad track feet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now the top arm could go to your thigh, or, and you can rotate, or your right hand could go to the floor, left arm up. 10, 2, like windmill, 3, 4, so you're in a rotation. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you're going to be looking at your leg for just a moment. Power up. Here we go. Hands to the heart. Hinge forward a bit. Step it. Samasthiti. Nice. Grab a sip. Meet me back here. Really good. And this is goddess posture. So notice the feet are wide. You could sit back and the heels are heavy. So I've got a turnout in my thighs, external rotation. You can lift the arms. You could open them up. There's all sorts of ways. I'm going to open them up today. So head back. When you're doing the arms open, make sure your head doesn't go forward. Kind of still gently retract your head. Strong legs. 10. Yeah. 9. You got it. 3, 4, 5. Both feet have equal weight. 6, 7, 8, 9. Breathe in and push through your legs. Really good. Hands at your heart. Walk your feet in. Take a breath. Nice. I'm turning to the side for this next one. This is the quadricep stretch then to Natarajasana. So I'm going to circle that arm, and that way we get one more chance to circulate the synovial fluid. Left arm forward. You're tall on this first part. Good. And everyone looks good, but if you can't reach, it's okay to use a strap. If you care to add on, lift your thigh up behind you. We're going to take another inhale. And then exhale. Lower, hands to your heart. And I'm just turning so you can see this side. Breathe in, up, hand to foot. Fan time. You're real tall. The breath is going through the nose to the diaphragm. Adding on if you would like. Take an inhale. And then exhale to come back. Hands at the heart. Take a moment. And then grab a sip. Good job. Come back. Good. I'm going to take a possibility of a Utkatasana, and then we'll make it a Garudasana. So lift and spread your toes, and then the first part would be a squat of your choice. So how low you go is up to you. And I'm going to be adding on if you would like. So you could choose something in here, or you could lift up your left leg and wrap once or twice. And then wrap your left arm, palms together. And 15, 2, 3, 4, 5, there you go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then press back up, hands together. All right, take a full breath, let your body get acclimated. And then have a seat, the first part, Utkatasana. Then both legs are even at first, and then that could be your place, or you lift up. Now your other leg has all the weight, your right arm can go underneath and your palms can lift. 15. Breathe in. And then come out more gracefully than I did. Breathe in, hands together. All right, take a moment. Let's grab a sit before we do the next one. It's another single leg squat option. See if you got 8 to 12 ounces today. I think I'm at 6 or so. All right, so the first is Utkatasana. This is our base for a lot of moves, kind of like a 5-pointed star. If you would like to add on, your ankle goes to your thigh. Nice. And then hold. So you're balancing in your hips. All right. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take an inhale. And then an exhale to push. And then let your blood pressure adjust. All right. When you feel settled, have a seat. And then the other one comes up. So you've got this opening in your hip. Your palms can be together. Neck is in a safe place. 10, 2. Good. Breathing. There you go. 5. Good. Yep, just do your best. Take an inhale. And then exhale. Good. You could feel that was a little bit more challenging. You did great. Take a moment. Now we're going to open up the arms, open up the legs. This is another balance pose. So the 5-pointed star could be a start place, toes open to the right. Now remembering how we did the triangle, see if your hips feel a little differently, maybe your arm feels it differently. Now you could stay in this triangle or maybe a variation you didn't do earlier, or you could take your fingertips to the floor and lift up your leg. 10. This is also called Ardha Chandrasana. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take an inhale. Softly land back. We're going to pivot to the other side. Get ready. Inhale. Exhale. Reach. And then maybe you'll take another type of triangle pose, one that you didn't take earlier, or a second variation that looks more open, or fingertips to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take an inhale and an exhale to go down, back up, hands at the heart. Take a moment. We're going to grab a sip and then meet back here. We're going towards the floor work, the mat work. And please listen to your body, but I would like to offer that we come down into Malasana. So if you are coming down to Malasana, you could 50-50 leg distribution and go down. If that's not for you, you can go down to Happy Baby and Ananda Malasana because the structure's similar. I'm going to add on the hand stretching. So the palms are separated from each other. The hands are not even touching. It depends on how you're feeling your stretch, but generally the palms will separate. 5. Good. Feel how your back likes to be there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're letting the tush go to the floor. I am going to have us go to the belly down. So your legs are going to be behind you. Your belly's going to be on the mat. And the swans are all thoracic extensions. For the first one, you could do a forearm position. This is Sphinx, and you'll still lift your belly up and you'll set your blades down. But if you would like to go on, you could push your hands into the floor. Here we go, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in. Now lower, and this time the hands are beside your hips, so kind of like a rocket ship, palms face down. Lift up your back, lift up your arms, and then additionally, you can lift your toes and the knees, so lengthening though. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lower. Good. And then a second position is arms out like a T. Get ready. Come up with an inhale. Arms, torso, toes, knees. 10. And relax. And then arms up like Y. Get ready. This one's harder, so if you need to go back to a prior variation, you can. Torso, arms, legs. 10. And then recover with either a windshield wipe, or if you need a child pose, take it. Good. We're going to be preparing for a Dhanurasana. Reach your hands to your feet, your ankles, either one. And you could do 1 foot if you need, 2 feet if you can. Come up. 10. And recover. Now we're going to do that again, or the other side. Here we go, up. And then recover a child's pose. Press your hips back, arms stay forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to take our hips to the ground and take the feet in front. Make sure you have enough room for your spine in the back. I'm just putting in my correct toes for a moment. All right, take an inhale. There's an exhale. Good, yep, we'll be there just a moment. 3. Before we add any more formal poses, just take an intuitive reach and full body stretch. You can shift through your legs, you can shift through your waist, you can wiggle the toes and the hands, and it's almost like you just woke up and you want to give every bit of your body a little attention. So there's no wrong way to do it. Just sort of wake up, shift, inhale, and then let your hands come back beside you. Glide your feet on the floor, and then lower your feet again and curl your spine up and then down at the cadence of your own breath. So about 5 of these. I want you to feel like you're in the moment. So you're breathing in, breathing out. A long, full inhale. A long, full exhale. Breathe in. do one more. We're going to be holding it up. And then once you're up, you could put your fingers interlaced underneath your spine and walk your shoulder blade flush together. Let your eyes close or soften. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Inhale. And then release your shoulders and slowly lower your hips down. And then take your left leg long and take your right knee over. Your left hand can hold on to your right knee. And you might take 3 or so Vinyasa Yoga arm circles, and the fingers touch the floor. It's a big circle. You can also just find a place where you feel like there's a stretch, usually like a Y, but if your arm's dangling off the floor, your muscles might tend to tighten to keep it off, to keep it safe. So you can lower it till they touch the floor. All right, low back. Now try to breathe fully again. You might give yourself a light challenge of breathing in for 8, breathing out for 8. And then we're going to be taking it, inhale, and over to the other side. So one leg's long and one knee's over, and your other arm, you can take maybe 3 to 5 circles. Your body will tell you what it needs. Try to touch the floor without any pain though. Try to touch the floor for big circles. And then we're going to leave the gaze towards that stretched out hand. Long back, full breath. We're going to take another inhale, and then as you exhale, gently come back and realign. And then take the right ankle to the left thigh, reach your hands through, and then catch your fingers if you can. We'll add a little rock, maybe some ankle movements. And then that's 30 seconds. We'll go to the other side, ankle to thigh, reach your hands through. And take another inhale, and
On the exhale, let go and let your feet be a little wider than your hips. Drop your inner right knee down, and if you want, pick up your left ankle and rest it, arms up. Tinkerbell stretch. And just feel like your exhales are a physiological release, kind of like a dog on the living room floor, passed out. Kind of. See if you can imagine that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And notice this is the top of the thigh, also the low back and the shoulders and chest. So there is a lot going on. Just sink into the mat like you're pancake batter. And then we're going to go to the other side. The feet are a little wider than your hips. The inner left knee drops down. The top of the right ankle could rest on the knee. Good. And then feel the gravity taken over. Five, 4, 3, 2, and then release, and then one leg can come up. And if you want a hamstring strap around your foot, please take it. You can use a Dynaband even, or a Pilates ring, or a tie, but you could also just use your hands, just whatever you need. And you can even take it across, explore different places for your leg. Full breath. Inhale. And then exhale, let the other foot come up. So you've got one leg down, one leg up. And notice the hip flexor of the down leg and the hamstring of the up leg. 5. Yep, moving it. 4, 3, 2. And then we're going to take the legs up on the wall. If you would like a prop underneath your hips, you can take that too. Lift up and take a moment to full breath, maybe an 8 count in and an 8 count out.
One more. Let another exhale out, like the dog on the living room floor. That's a great way to tap into your parasympathetic system. You're going to come up to a seated position with care, and then find a comfortable way to sit. And then we'll just real gently lift the arms, almost like they're feathers, and that you're able to get a fuller breath with the arms overhead. Like your spine is growing towards the sun. And then exhale, let go of any tension, anything from the past, anything from the future, and just let yourself have the gift of the moment. And we'll do that 2 more times. Breathe in. Give every part of your lungs some breath, some new start. Fresh air. We'll do that 1 more time. Breathe in. And then on this last one, if you want to catch an intention that comes to you, maybe presence, and then bring that to your heart. So you can even capture that image or that mantra or that theme into your heart and breathe it in. I'll stick with presence, but if you have another one that's coming for you, do that. And then just notice how your body feels and your mind feels and your breathing feels in the energy of presence. It's where all the creative ideas come and all the appreciation comes. So we'll make an intention to stay in that high vibration the rest of the day. I'm going to set my tone for a high vibration. Nothing, no one, and no event can knock me from a high fine place. If I need to recalibrate, I know I can come back to that power that's within me with so much appreciation. Thank you guys so much. What a great job. So good to see you. I will see you on Tuesday. I hope you all have a wonderful